So it's absolutely no secret that Fender have some of the most iconic guitar players playing their guitars. Anyone from Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, John Frusciante, John Mayer, Stevie Ray Vaughan, to name a few. It's really hard to get away from their incredible lineup of artists. So today we're going to look at a brand new signature model from Fender, which is this, the Bruno Mars Strat. So when I heard the news about this guitar coming, I was really taken back. I mean, Bruno Mars is a great artist in his own right, for sure, but he's not someone I usually associate with playing guitars. I mean, he must play guitars if he's got a signature guitar, but who is this guitar really for? What market is there? Now, I've got to admit, looks-wise, it's definitely one of my favourite guitars to come out of the normal Fender factory. We've got this really cool, what they call Mars Mocha, metallic kind of mocha finish. And for the first time, they've actually put nitro on a standard production guitar, which for someone like me, who usually gravitates towards the more vintage scope of things, is a really nice addition. You've even got all this check-in, and Fender like to call it their heirloom finish. So if you look at the guitar subjectively and forget the name attached, there's some pretty cool features for this as well. Now, I should disclose that Fender sent me this guitar, but that also means that all the opinions in this are mine and mine alone and not influenced by Fender. Again, personally, I'm a fan, but I can see why some people might not like this. It definitely fits in that 70s era, and of course, you've got the big 70s style headstock as well. So body-wise, it's an ash body, and we've got the American Ultra contours, so you've got the sculpted neck heel on the back. The neck is a pretty standard C shape. Got nice rolled fingerboard edges and stainless steel frets, which are going to last a long time. Got gold hardware with lock and tuners. And other than that, it's pretty much just another Strat. You got the 2-point bridge. Now, the pickups in this, when I first got this guitar and I plugged it in, I really wasn't a fan of the sound. It was really bright and spiky. Now, these are the Bruno Mars custom pickups, and they were just way too low in the body when I got it. So I had to set it up a little bit, get a bit more balance from the pickups. And now they're balanced to my taste. They actually sound pretty good. They're not quite as full sounding as my vintage style Strat that I have, but they do have a place. And I can see why Bruno Mars might like it for a lot of that funky playing on the in-between positions. And the bridge pickup is actually noiseless as well, which is really cool for some high gain. Tone controls, it's set up exactly how I like it, where this tone control is for the neck in the middle, and then this is for the bridge only. For me, you kind of need that on a Strat. So other than that, why would you go for this over an American Ultra? I mean, you've got the pickups, but you could change aim pickups for what you like. Really, it's the nitro heirloom finish, which for me, I really like nitro guitars. Even on the neck, it's nitro because you can see the check in here, but it's actually satin on the back as well, which is a lot nicer to play. Also comes with 2 pick guards, which I think is a bit unnecessary, the black, and it comes with a mint. The black looks best because it just contrasts with all the rest of the guitar a lot better. You also get this 70s porno style leopard print Strat as well. It's kind of a weird, I really don't understand why Bruno is associated with this. His name isn't even on the guitar anywhere, but I guess if you forget that and just look at it as a guitar, it is actually quite an interesting guitar to come out of the standard Fender factory. Again, if you're more geared towards that vintage style thing, it makes a lot of sense. But it's also £3,000 or dollars, probably the same, which is quite expensive for a guitar that isn't that much different from what you can already get at lower price points. But I guess that's the point. You've got the nitro finish, and it is a signature limited run. But would I spend $3,000 on this? I'm not sure. It depends how much you love the look and the nitro finish. I mean, it plays and feels great. It's set up perfectly. The pickups were sunken into the body. I don't know why that was the case, but once you set them up, it was really good. And other than that, it's just a great Strat. It's nice and lightweight, resonant ash. But more importantly, let's check out how it sounds. So we'll start off clean. I'm just using the Universal Audio 65 Dream amp, which is a Fender style clean amp. So let's get into some tones. So there we go, the Bruno Mars Strat. Again, killer guitar. I don't really understand the market for it personally. I can't see tons of people going out and buying this just because it's a Bruno Mars Strat, and especially at the £3,000 price point, which is quite steep in my opinion. I mean, you have the American Ultra if you don't care about the nitro heirloom finish, but that's kind of the selling point for me. If I was to buy a factory guitar coming from someone who generally prefers the vintage scope of things like custom shop Strats, and this is the closest thing to a custom shop without being a custom shop. Again, the looks are absolutely killer in my opinion, but I can see how it could divide some people. I really like the gold hardware, the Mars Mocha, and the black. It looks very 70s, and especially with the 70s style headstock. But again, is it worth it? I think the price is a little bit steep, if I'm honest, but you are getting that nitro finish, which I think is a large part of the price. Other than that, features-wise, it's killer. You've kind of got that more modern thing with the compound radius and stainless steel frets, but it also feels very vintagey as well. The neck shape is nice. It's not massive, but it's not too skinny either. I really don't get along with skinny necks. So it's a killer guitar. Price point kind of lets it down. And again, I don't really get why it's a Bruno Mars signature. Why couldn't they just release this as a new series in the line? But I guess maybe this is a nod towards more upcoming guitars with this style of finish. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.